To show you another example of how the government acts with its infinite wisdom, California has already passed a law requiring that if an addict who comes into rehab telling the staff they want to stay on their Suboxone the whole time they are in treatment, the rehab program, by law, must let them. How about that? The government is literally telling rehabs that if the addict wants to stay on drugs while treating him for drug addiction, you must let him keep taking his drugs. How insane is that? Hold on, it gets worse. Believe it or not, here is an example of how rehab typically works in 2022. Your kid is on heroin, so you send him to a rehab program for 30 days or so. While in rehab, they detox him from the heroin, but then start putting him on other pharmaceuticals. That would be fine if they then weaned him off those medications after detox, but they don't. So your kid finishes his 30-day program from heroin and leaves treatment with 5 or 6 prescriptions that he wasn't on before he went to rehab. There was one for his depression, another for his anxiety, another to manage his cravings, one to help him sleep, one to make him alert, because he's all sleepy from all these meds he's on. Remember 19-year-old Johnny with the DUI? That is not uncommon at all. In fact, it is the norm, and not doing it is what is now uncommon. Does that sound crazy to you? It does to me. Unfortunately, almost all treatment programs in the USA are doing this now. They are simply replacing one drug for another, coincidentally at significant profits to Big Pharma. Many parents wonder about this and ask the rehab, does my son really need all these medications? Only to be given an ultimatum such as, well, you don't want him back on heroin, do you? Here is the ultimatum parents are being given by most treatment programs. Would you like your son to have the rotten apple or to starve, ma'am? I'm going to continue to repeat this. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not anti-medications when it's done right. I know that doctors and the medical industry do amazing work in certain areas. I also know that certain pharmaceuticals, drugs, can also do incredible things when used in the right time and place. So don't think I simply dislike these industries or people. I really don't. I just don't believe that they have done a great job in managing the problem of addiction in society, just like I don't think the government has done a great job either. The reason isn't because of the lack of compassion of these doctors, or even their desire to see people get better. It's because they are part of a system that isn't incentivized to get people off drugs permanently.